Hey guys, how are you? And welcome back to Chemstar. So, friends, after a long time, once again, welcome back on Chemstar. So, let me introduce myself first. So, myself, Suraj Siudyal Soni. I have done Masters in Analytical Chemistry from the Institute of Science, which is in Mumbai Fort near the gateway of India. So I have done my graduation from Guru Nanak Khalsa College of Matunga, which is located in Mumbai, Matunga. So let's move to the next slide. So in today's session, I am going to explain you how we can solve a 2 marks question from the net exam June 2015 question paper. So let's see the question first. So question is, calculate the amount of heat released in erg, joule and calories when 0.001 kilogram of mass disappear. So we know if anything burns, it produces some types of energy, like it produces heat energy and light energy as well. So here we have given the information, additional information, which is velocity of light, which is always constant, and it is 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. So we have four options here. So first we will solve the this question and then we take the correct answer. All right, so let's move to the next slide. So next slide is about the energy. So first we will see what is energy, right? We have to solve the question which is related to heat, right? But heat is a one of the type of energy, so it's very need to understand first what is energy. So let's quick understanding of what is energy first. So energy is defined as capacity of doing work. So that means if anyone can do lots of work, that means he or she has lots of energy, that is they are very energetic. If we can do lots of work, that means we are very energetic, and if we can do little things, that we have very low energy, right? So next point is, anything which has the capacity to push the matter from one place to another possess the energy. So we can understand what contains energy. Anything which has ability to push and displace the things from one place to another, that means we can say that particular matter or substance or living things has particular amount of energy. All right, let's move to the third point, which is there are various forms of energy such as heat, light, sound, etc. So there are, as we know, there are so many types of energy. Here I have taken 2 3 examples: light, heat energy, light energy, sound energy. We also have nuclear energy and so many energy. All right, let's move to the next slide. So we have done what is energy. Now next is law of conservation of energy. So law of conservation of energy is also called as first law of thermodynamics. So if someone asks you what is first law of thermodynamic or what is law of conservation of energy, you simply can say energy is neither created nor destroyed, but can only be transformed from one form of energy to another form of energy. This is a law of conservation of energy, or simply we can say first law of thermodynamic. All right, so here I have stick here one picture for understanding what is law of conservation of energy. So let's have a quick look on the picture. So as you can see, at the mountain top there is a one rock which contains Pe, that means potential energy is equals to 10 unit. When this rock was in a stationary state at the top of the mountain, it was contained 10 units of potential energy and 0 units of kinetic energy, because that stone was in static state. It was not moving, it was stationary at a single place. All right, so when we push that rock from the top, then what will happen? It will fall down, and what happens? One form of energy will get converted into the another form of energy. That means, look here, potential energy was 10, it has now 7 units. All right, and kinetic energy is 3 unit. All right, that means potential energy has been changed into the kinetic energy. All right, so first law of thermodynamic or law of conservation of energy says energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, only it can be converted into one form to another form. I hope you have understood. Now let's move to the next slide. So next one is matter can be converted into energy. All right, for example, we can say if I am burning a wood. All right, so what happened? Wood is a matter. All right, which is a cellulose. So wood is a matter. What happened if I'll burn it? If I'll burn it, what happened? It will produce heat energy, it will produce light energy, and last and along with that it will produce some smokes, carbon dioxide. All right, which pollute our air. So we should not burn woods, and we save our nature. Okay, so let's see what is written here. The fact that matter can be converted into energy was proved with the discovery of nuclear reaction, especially nuclear fission and nuclear fusion reaction. So this fact was first understood when nuclear reaction was discovered. All right, so here I have taken example of fusion. Fusion. All right, what happens in fusion reactions? Yes, so what happens in fusion reaction? What happens? Some amount of matters get fused together and they form one intermediate product. And what happens when intermediate product get destroys, or we when we get into burns, what happens? It will produce some other forms of other matters like helium and neutron and some amount of energy, as you can see here. So what happens? Matter can be converted into energy. All right, either burning or fusing together. All right, either fusion or fission together. All right, let's move to the next slide. So now we are going to see relationship between the mass and energy. So now we have seen matter gets converted into energy. All right, so matter contains what? Matter contains mass, and that mass when burns or get fused together, it produce what? Some amount of energy. So there is a relationship between the mass and energy. So this relationship is well known by the Einstein equation. That means E is equal to mc square, universal formula. World's number one famous formula this is. All right, so E equivalent to mc square. Here E is energy and m is mass of the matter and c is speed of light, which is constant, 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. All right, I hope you understood. And square is square. All right, so next slide is point to be noted. What you should be noted? The total amount of matter and energy available in the universe is fixed, is constant. It neither created nor destroyed, only it can be converted into one form into the another form. All right, so I hope you have understood. Let's move to the next slide. So on next slide, we are going to solve the very important question which was asked in net exam June 2015 question paper for 2 marks. Very simple question. Only what we have to do, some amount of matter if we burn, it gets produced some amount of energy, and that amount of energy we have to calculate in 3 units. First is joule, second is erg, and third is calories. So once we will find the answer of this, we will get the 2 marks. So I hope you will understood the concept very well. Let's move to the next slide. So let's see what is the solution of this question. So as we know, according to Einstein's equation, E equals to mc square. All right, so you should remember always Einstein equation, E equals to mc square, correct? So what we have given in the question is m equals to 0.001 kilograms. All right, so when we convert these kilograms when we shift this decimal, what we will get? We will get 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 kilograms. All right, and we have also given speed of light, which is constant, and that is nothing but 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. All right, let's see the solution. So we know the Einstein equation, all right, which is E equals to mc square, correct? Now therefore now we will put the given quantities into this formula. All right, so it will become E equals to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 3, which is mass, all right, in kilogram, and 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 and square from mc square formula. All right, so this is a speed of light, correct? So when we will solve this, we will get 9 into 10 raised to the power 13 joule. All right, so we have got the answer in first unit, which is joule. All right, so we know the relationship between the joule and erg. All right, which is 1 joule is equivalent to 10 raised to the power 7 erg. We have already studied in class 7 and 8, so it is very basic and simple. If you don't know, you should know now it. Okay, so therefore what will happen? 9 into 10 raised to the power 13 joule will equals to 9 into 10 raised to 13 into 10 raised to 7, which is the quantity of 1 erg. All right, so when we will solve this, we will get the answer 9 into 10 raised to the power 20 erg. So we have got the answer in joule and erg. Now third one is left, which is calories. Let's see how we can find out this. Okay, so we know that 1 joule is always equals to 0.24 calories. This is a fixed quantity, so we should remember this point also. ठीक है, 1 joule is 0.24 calories. Therefore what will happen? 9 into 10 raised to 13 joule will equals to 9 into 10 raised to 13 into 0.24 calories. All right, so we will get 2.16 into 10 raised to 13 calorie. All right, so we have got the answer in calorie, in joule and erg. So let's see one by one. In calorie we have got 2.16 into 10 raised to the power 13 calorie. In erg we have got 9 into 10 raised to 20 erg, and in joule we have got 9 into 10 raised to the power 13 joule. So let's take the correct answer. So first option is 9 into 10 raised to 20 erg, which is correct. Then in first option, second one is 9 into 10 raised to 13 joule, that is also correct. And third one is 2.16 into 10 raised to 13 calories. All right, so first question is correct. All right, for this first option is correct for this question. Okay, so I hope friends you have understood the concept well. If you like this video, please do subscribe my channel Chemstar and comment me for your choice of topic, so that I can come for you with your choice of topic. So once again, thank you very much. Keep watching, keep learning, be stick with Chemstar. Thanks again.